Hi, welcome to SALISH KOOTENAI College. My name is Juan Perez, and I'm the Director of Admissions here at the college. Over the next 50 minutes or so, we're going to talk a little bit about SKC, the history, academic programs, our dual enrollment, and how to apply for the college. At the end, we'll put our names and numbers of the people who are presenting. And if you have questions, you are more than welcome to contact us, and we'll answer any questions you may have. So SALISH KOOTENAI College was established in 1976, 1977. Our charter by the tribe was recognized in 1977. But in 1976, 75, there were classes being offered by Flathead Valley Community College here on the reservation. And during that time, Joe McDonald, a gentleman named Michael Donald, who were kind of running those classes, decided that, we can offer a college here. There's no reason why we can't. There was a big movement at the time creating tribal colleges. So they went before council with a resolution. And in 1976, it's said that that's when they first went in to present the first resolution. Somewhere along the way, it was misplaced. And so in 77, they went back, got another resolution, and that's the one that we kind of look as the official date and start time of the college. At the time, a gentleman named Michael Donald was the center director for Flathead Valley, which again, we're offering classes here on the reservation. Joe was kind of a behind the scene force trying to help get the college established. And, Mickey, we call him Mickey, Michael Donald. He actually always says that Joe's the first president, but, Joe will say, no, Mickey is. So there's a little disagreement between those two on who the first president of the college were. But they were definitely a couple of the founding fathers, along with a gentleman named Jerry Slater, who was working for Two Eagle. He was, I think, a former principal at Two Eagle, and he, along with Joe and Mickey, were kind of the early driving forces behind getting the college created. Behind me, you'll see a picture of used to be the Ronan Telephone Company building, but SKC in the early days, this was one of their offices that they used. The college would beg, borrow whatever space they could get to hold classes, to have offices. They had shop classes down in Mission at the St. Ignatius High School, and they would hire high school teachers who would teach those classes. So, with shop, they hired the shop teacher. He ran the class, and they used the shop down in Mission. So, early on, it was just trying to find qualified people who were willing to go out on a limb and teach at the college. And, over the years, we've kind of grown to a pretty big institution. This building is the old Ronan High School, actually high school, middle school. We had office space up on the third floor and our library in the early days. So again, whatever we could find, we weren't picky. We were just happy to have the space and to be able to kind of call it our own at the time. So throughout the years, this was known as the home for the college before we started building on our current site in the very early 80s. We kind of came to this site of the current college when Joe was off finishing his PhD, and Jerry Slater, who was the academic vice president at the time, he kind of jumped on the chance to lease the land that the college is on now. And Joe kind of credits Jerry for having a uh, bigger. So the picture behind me is the old Ronan High School. For a few years there in the early days in the 70s. This was also the home for SKC. Up on the third floor, we housed offices, our library, a couple different departments there. And so, this is kind of shows that, we just were happy to have anything that people would lend us. Joe used to be principal in Ronan, and so he had connections there at the school, and they were more than gracious to let us borrow some space there. I've heard stories from Joe that the tribal courts, tribal jail, they had a conference room, and they would use that conference room for classes. There were, where the tribal law and order is now, there were offices there that the college used as part of their campus for whether it was departments or programs, but they, again, just were borrowing office spaces wherever they could so they could house the college. You can see behind me here a list of some of the places that we utilized on behalf of the college. So Two Eagle River School, Arley Daycare, the St. Ignatius Community Center, Kicking Horse Job Corps, the warehouse at Tribal Forestry, Ronan Elementary School, the Tribal Complex again, Turtle Mountain Community Center, Polson Middle School, Alamo Community Center. Those are just a list of some of the places where we had classes or offices for staff and faculty that were working at the college in the early days. So now I'm sharing with you a map of our current campus. We have over 20 buildings now that we consider campus. We have dorms, student housing, and over the years, since the early 80s, the campus has really grown. We currently have construction going on campus right now for a new health building where we'll move departments that are health related, nursing, dental assisting, our emergency services, just to name a few. We'll be moving to what we call our East Campus. So a lot of times people drive along Highway 93 and they see the buildings closest to the highway and they think that's just campus. But when you actually drive on campus, you'll see that we are a lot larger than what it looks like from the highway. So, over the years, SKC has really grown a lot of changes, and, we continue to change here on campus, adding new academic programs, our new buildings. We're just growing to help meet the needs of our students and the community here as a whole. So, we just hope that as you hear about our academic programs that you will decide, I'd like to recommend this to a student, up and coming student, or I'd like to even maybe take a class or two myself, even though, you guys are educators with your degrees. There might be something you might be interested in here, and, we'd love to see you here on campus. So the mission of Salish Kootenai College is to provide a quality post-secondary educational opportunities and support for Native students locally and from throughout the United States. We are an open college, and we accept students. They don't just have to be Salish and Kootenai tribal members. They can be from any tribe throughout the country. We also have a large population of non-Native students that go to school here. So again, just because it's Salish Kootenai College, that doesn't mean that you only have to be Salish or Kootenai to go to school here. So we encourage and support students of all backgrounds who want to go to school here. We do have students from Canada as well that attend college here. This fall, we have a student from Virginia. We have students from Alaska, down from the Southwest, Texas, Oklahoma, the Dakotas, Wyoming. So they're coming here from all over the country. And, we like that because we feel that we are an institution that, welcomes everybody here to the college. So if you know somebody who may be interested, send them our way. We'd like to hear from them. So you've learned a little bit about SKC. You've heard a little bit about our dual enrollment program. So now, if you have somebody who is interested in applying to the college, I'm going to walk you through real quick how to apply to SKC. So when you go to our website, skc.edu, we're going to go to future students. We're going to scroll down here to apply, click on apply. So this is our interested.skc.edu website. And we are sending students to this page to start the process. Right here, step 1, apply to Salish Kootenai College. And just click your application, come down here, apply online, and it's going to take you to welcome to Salish Kootenai College. To begin your journey at SKC, please complete the online SKC application for admissions. So we are now ready to start applying to the college, and just walk you through, enter everything. Once they're done, they'll hit go to next, fill the next page in, and just continue on through answering questions until we get to the last page. And once we get to the last page, there will be a submit button. You submit it, it comes to admissions, and once we get it in admissions, we will process your application. And after processing it, we will get out letters to students that they've been accepted to the college. Admissions and the registers and financial aid is all housed in the Robert DePoe building, Robert DePoe III building. So everything comes here to our building. We are moving everything to digital right now, and we'll be making some changes to the application, to our website, hoping to make it a little bit more friendly for people. But in the meantime, if you follow these steps, students will be able to apply to the college. Take 2. Well, you've learned a little bit about the college and what we have to offer here, a little bit about our dual enrollment program, and hopefully you'll have some students who you want to recommend to us. Now we go to applying for the college. When you come to skc.edu, you will go to future students and go to apply. And just kind of follow the steps from there. Step 1, start your application process here. Click on that and it starts walking you through our online application. The website will be changing here in the next few months, hoping to have a page just called admissions, and we'll have a lot of just things that students need, top documentation they'll need. When students apply to the college, they'll need their high school transcript, which is an official high school transcript, and that needs to be sent directly to the college from your school. They'll need immunization records. We require 2 MMRs and 1 TB skin test that's been taken within the last 5 years. We need verification of residency. And if they're just graduating high school students, we may not have to really worry about college transcripts unless they've taken some college courses at another college, kind of the dual enrollment deal. If they're tribal, we'll need tribal verification. So those are some of the things that we will need in order to complete their admissions file. We just would like for people to come see our campus, learn what we have, see things for themselves. Doing things virtually like we're doing right now is a little tougher to really get appreciation for what Salish Kootenai is doing, what we're offering, some of the groundbreaking research that we have going on. So hopefully in the future you'll be able to come see us and really get a feel for what campus is about. So until then, we'll see you down the road, see you in the community, and hopefully everyone stays safe and next year we're all here in person. So thank you for visiting and learning more about the college.
My name is Crystal Poyer, and I am the admissions representative here at Salish Kootenai College. I am also a member of the Ponca Tribe of Nebraska and a current student in the psychology program. Today I'm here to tell you a little bit more about the degree programs that we offer here at SKC. Okay, so first we're going to start off here on our Salish Kootenai College website, that is skc.edu. From here, you can find out all of our general information about the college, including our 50% tuition waiver that we are offering, along with what's going on for fall and winter quarter. If you go up here, you can click on academics. This will take you, there are multiple options to decide and look at the different degree programs. You can look at it through this, which is our academics options, and that is showing you the certificate of completion, associate's degrees, and bachelor's degrees in order. So here are some of our certificates of completion, which include dental assisting technologies, emergency services, digital fabrication, computer applications, and a new program, unmanned aircraft systems operation, which is drones. Down within our associate's degrees, you can see that we have many different associate's degrees, starting with business and chemical dependency, going all the way through nursing, psychology, and wildlife and fisheries. A lot of people do not realize that Salish Kootenai College actually offers 17 four-year bachelor's programs. 17, okay? So some of those programs include business management, early childhood education, hydrology, social work, nursing, and tribal historic preservation. So I'm going to show you another way to look at our programs. You can go up here, and instead of clicking on the academics, you can go into the area of academic interest, which gives you a new way to look at our 41 different course programs. So if you scroll down, this is a great way to see what kind of business careers, what kind of education careers, STEM careers, and what degree programs we have that fit within those career paths. So, as I stated before, there are many different business programs, along with our education department is great. Then there is another way of looking at our academic programs available, and that is through academic department. So we'll go over here to academic departments. There are 24 academic departments here at Salish Kootenai College, and within those departments we have the business department, office professions. This is showing you different available options to click on. And so let's just go into this, the Grant Project Workforce Certificate. When you click on that, it will show you everything you need to know about the program description, along with the learning objectives for that program. Down below there is the required courses that are available within this program. So There's one other way of looking at our degree options, and that is by going to Future Students and SKC Degrees. This will pull up your catalog here, and it goes, you have to click over to the left, and then you will get this worksheet. So this is a great visual to show you within each program what they offer. And then you can click on them to see all that same information that was there before. So I'm going to just go over with you the programs that we have available at SKC. Bookkeeping and payroll, a workforce certificate along with a certificate of completion. Business management, AA. Business administration, BA. Chemical dependency counseling, AA. Computer applications, workforce certificate. Dental assistant technology, that's an endorsement along with a certificate of completion. Digital design technology, which used to be called media design. It is now digital design technology. We offer an associate's degree in that. Digital fabrication is that new program I was discussing earlier. We now have a digital fabrication lab where they have a 3D printer along with a few other printing options. We also offer early childhood education, AA and BS. There are multiple levels within that, which go all the way up to elementary education. Emergency medical technician is a workforce certificate that you can receive to become and take the test to become an EMT. Emergency services is also a certificate of completions. Both of those will get you into the field and working within your first quarter most of the time. The next program is the pre-engineering program, and that is just a certificate of completion. That is a way of getting our students into the engineering programs and other programs that are available. We also offer fine arts in an associate's degree. Our art department is very unique as we are a tribal college, and so we offer different styles of art classes and art history. Moving down to forestry and forest management, that is available in an Associate's of Science along with a Bachelor's of Science. You could move into the wildland fire management as well with that. We offer general studies in an AS program along with a workforce certificate in geospatial science, GIS. If you would like to become and learn more about grant management, which is good for not only students looking to go out into the workforce, but also teachers and other faculty who may be working towards obtaining grants for education. So we offer a workforce certificate, a certificate of completion, along with an associate's degree in grant project management. We have health science studies, which is a great way to get into the health field while on a more general term. Health promotion practices, that is an AA degree, and we have many successful graduates leave our program and do work within our community on the health promotion practices. Highway construction training is also an option with a certificate of completion. So in 1 year, you can send your students to highway construction training, which would have the heavy equipment operating along with other OSHA training and information available. That puts them right into the workforce with more knowledge. We now offer a hospitalities operation, which is all about the service industry. So hotels and restaurants, things that are in the service industry, this program will help you prepare better for that. Our hydrology program is an Associate of Science along with a Bachelor of Science. Within our hydrology program for the last 10 years, we have had 100% placement of our students on careers and jobs after graduation. So the hydrology department, along with in general field, is in demand. Water and water flow is always going to be happening, so that's a great program. We also have an Associate of Science and Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, IT. If their student is a little more interested in general studies and would like to focus more on arts, but is unsure on which way they want to go, our Liberal Arts program, which is an AA program, is great for those students. Our Life Sciences program is a Bachelor of Science, and this is great for anyone who is looking to go into the medical field or possibly like physical therapy or anything like that, that you are looking for a general science bachelor's. This Life Science is a good one. Mathematics Science is available in Associate of Science, along with Medical Assistant, Medical Billing, Coding, and Insurance, along with Medical Office Assistant. Those are all 3 different programs available with a certificate of completion, 1-year program that would get students off and working in medical office setting. Our Native Language Teacher Education is an Associate of Science, and we are lucky enough to be located on the Flathead Reservation with the Salish and Kootenai language, which we offer both here at Salish Kootenai College. Our nursing department has made a few changes over the year, and it is offering an Associate of Science along with a Bachelor of Science. However, we are now working towards starting in cohorts, which means that our nursing students will start with the same group of students that they will graduate with. This has made it a little more difficult in applications for our programs. So if you have any students that are interested in the nursing program, please make sure that they contact us as soon as possible, because there is additional application work that has to be done for that program. But it is a great program. We also have an Office Assistant program, which is just a 1-year certificate of completion. Our Psychology program is an Associate of Arts and a Bachelor of Arts. This would prepare you to move on towards a master's or doctorate level education. Secondary education in mathematics and secondary education in science is also available in a bachelor's. I believe that these would be for students looking to teach in a middle school, high school setting. We also have social work available, and this is only a bachelor's program. It does not have an associate's program. However, this Bachelor of Social Work is going to prepare students to move straight into a 1-year master's program instead of a 2-year master's program. We are affiliated with the Walla Walla College along with the University of Montana. The Tribal Governance and Administration, along with Tribal Historic Preservation, are both an AA and BA program. Our Tribal Historic Preservation program is nationally known, and we take pride in that, along with continuing to preserve our tribal heritage. The program that I discussed earlier that was not that is our new program that was not explained a little bit, I will click on here, the Unmanned Aerial Systems Operation. So this is your unmanned aircraft, and that is drones. So this program is for students that are 16 years or older, and they have to pass the vetting to earn the remote pilot certificate. So keep that in mind if you have students that are interested in learning more about that. And the last program on our list here is Wildlife and Fisheries, which is an Associate of Science along with a Bachelor of Science. And so that is a brief overview of all the programs that we have to offer here at Salish Kootenai College, and the multiple different ways that you can get into and view these different programs. I would like to also add that although we have not moved forward towards
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Tinsvold and I am the Dual Enrollment Coordinator here at Salish Kootenai College. I'm going to give you a brief overview of some of the courses that we offer, how to apply, some of the tuition and fees, and scholarships. If you type in skc.edu and then go to /dual enrollment courses, this is generally the page that'll pop up. If you click on the Dual Enrollment Handbook, this screen will pop up. Here describes why you should take our dual enrollment courses, a little bit about our college, enrollment eligibility. You must be 16 years of age with a GPA of 2.5. Basically, you must be at least a junior in high school in order to apply for our college. Here are some definition of terms, what classes at SKC can be taken for dual enrollment. What is the definition? Concurrent credit, early college, your credit limit, how much it costs, I'll get into that in a minute. Some of the admission processes that we go through in order to fulfill your classes. And once you're enrolled, how to be successful here at SKC, and so forth. Go back to the main page here. Some of the forms that you'll have to fill out when considering to be a dual enrollment student is the dual enrollment application and the dual enrollment registration. You have to have both of those in order to register for classes, and then the tribal certification release form. Some of the dual enrollment tuition and fees we have are, if you click on the link, it'll bring you to this page right here where it shows how you can save money, what each credit will cost. We do have a registration fee, and we do offer 1 through 5 credits there. You can take more than 5 credits, but most of our classes are 1, 2, or 3 credits, with some of them being 5 credits. Here's the tuition fees, $277.50 for 5 credits, and so forth. I go back to our regular page here. Some of the scholarships we do offer for our dental assistant program. There's a good scholarship, and then the American Indian dual enrollment scholarship as well. If you look down here, here are some of the courses that we do offer. We do have a 10-week quarter period here at the college. That happens all year round, is 10 quarters. We do not go by semesters, we do go by quarters. So 10 weeks. You register for a class, you have 10 weeks to complete it, and so forth. Here are some of the classes that we do offer. Dental, college algebra, biology of living systems, history of Indians in the United States, Salish, word processing, English Comp, English 101, Introduction to Psychology, and so forth. If you scroll through here, you'll see that we offer a wide variety of classes, things to get jump-started for college. Creative writing is another good one. So all these things, all these classes you can take as a junior in high school with a GPA of 2.5 or greater. Right now we are looking to redo our website, but as of this point, here is what we have to offer. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Melissa Tinsvold, and I am the Dual Enrollment Coordinator here at SKC. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Tracy McDonald. I am Dean of Students and Student Support Service Director at Salish Kootenai College. I first started my career as an educator on the Wind River Reservation in Wyoming, working with Arapaho and Shoshone high school students as a school counselor, homeschool coordinator, and PE teacher for 3 years. I then moved to Browning, where I was given the opportunity to work K-12 in all the schools as an adaptive movement educator and family counselor for 3 years. Then I moved back to my home reservation, the Flathead, where I'm enrolled, and worked for the Ronan school system as the middle school counselor for 17 years. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, she has no gray hair after that. For those of you guys that know what middle school counseling's like. But anyway, I now have been at the Salish Kootenai College for the past 20 years. And I wanted to talk to you today about this fantastic college in our valley. You know, as a public school teacher watching SKC grow, I knew that there was something really special about this college. But it wasn't until I started working here that I was able to really put my finger on it. The faculty that teach here are off the chart. They are highly trained and unbelievable. They could teach anywhere at any university or college in the United States, but they believe in our mission statement and choose to work here. And their collective heart intelligence is very, very high. The staff we have working here at the college is the same. They're highly trained and they care deeply about our students. And they're willing to go the extra mile all the time and put in the extra time for the students. So it's an unbelievable place to work. Of all the schools I've taught at and worked at, I just feel very fortunate to be working here at this time with this college. So when students go to school here, they are not only taught by some of the best faculty in the nation, but students also feel very, very cared about. They feel important. They feel they matter. And it doesn't matter what background or where they come from. They don't have to change who they are to go to school here and to get an education. It also doesn't matter at what level they are academically when they enroll. If a student is ready to take a college class and college level course, great. We get them started towards their educational goals in their career. And we don't hold them back and they really get going. If a student is not, we start that student where she or he is and we build their skills until they're ready to handle the college classes, supporting and encouraging them all the way. Once they enroll with us, we don't let go of them. We hang on to them and get them from all the way through their college career until they're graduating. We just never let go of them, and we support them every step of the way. There's not that many colleges that do that, and we do. You know, Salish Kootenai College believes in the strength of diversity, and for the past 40 years has filled our communities with graduate leaders that can work anywhere and with anyone. You know, our graduate leaders recognize the beauty of working alongside of and problem solving and understanding diverse populations. You know, our college continues to serve both native and non-native students at a ratio of about 70 to 30%, meaning 70% are native students that go to school here, and we also serve 30% non-native, kind of roughly speaking. Between 60 and 70 tribes are represented here each year in our student population. You know, that's unique. That's a very unique college to be studying at, to have that many tribes going to school in one place. Many jobs in Indian country, and that's all of Montana, by the way, now require a person to know cross-jurisdictional regulations and rules concerning cultural values, education, borders and boundaries, environmental issues, and health and welfare. So it doesn't matter if a student is going to be a teacher, nurse, lawyer, policeman, environmental scientist, a farmer, rancher, forester, or biologist, just to name a few examples. They need to know about our tribes in Montana and throughout the United States. So what a beautiful college to learn and study at, because students from so many tribes attend here. So whether it's a student is non-native or native, the diversity here is off the chart. It's a beautiful place to study and grow as a leader for our communities. Lastly, I want to emphasize what a school of research we are. Salish Kootenai College is known around the United States as the premier tribal college of research. Many of our students are taught and are able to do the level research in their field that other students only get a chance to work at in graduate school that attend other universities. Many universities are now catering and recruiting our graduates for their master and doctoral degrees because of the undergraduate research experience that they're getting here at our college in areas like forestry, hydrology, fire management, social sciences, health, and business. It's just like, what a college. What a college. And it's in our own backyard. And it's affordable. It not only has one of the most beautiful campuses around, but it has a great gym. For those of you that haven't been to our gym, it's fantastic. And the college is open to everyone of all ages. It has a cool mascot too, Stewie, our bison. So I just want to encourage all of you teachers, from one educator to another, that has worked around many school systems, served on many college boards, that this is a fantastic place to go to school. And it used to be one of the best kept secrets in the Valley, but I think the secret's out because we're getting so many students from our reservation now attending school here, whether they're native or non-native. The secret's out. So if you haven't been to our campus, I hope you come up and take a visit. If you'd like a tour, we'll set one up for you. If you have a family member like to attend here, we encourage that. And we really hope that you can be recruiters for us and help our students here attend this great school. And if you have any questions about anything, do not hesitate to contact me. Again, I'm Tracy McDonald, Dean of Students from Salish Kootenai College. Thank you.